Former Schumer aide nearly loses his cookies while squaring off with Bongino on Brennan's fallout by US4Trump.com. On Saturday, former Chuck Schumer aide and radio host Chris Hahn squared off against Dan Bongino on Judge Jeanine Pirro's program, and it was no match as Bongino completely annihilated Hahn while discussing the topic of Brennan getting his security clearance yanked. Hahn delivered a weak initial jab when he said that President Trump only pulled Brennan's clearance to seek retribution on those who disagree with him. He also claimed it was a way for Trump to shift the news cycle away from traitor Omarosa's story that was grabbing headlines. What? Yeah, Bongino countered with a ruthless uppercut of facts that left Hahn scrambling. Let's take a quick listen here. As always, all my star political panel battling it out with Bongino and Christopher Hahn. Okay.
Anyway, here to weigh in on that and much more, NRA TV contributor and author of the new book, Spygate. The attempted sabotage of Donald J. Trump, then Bongino, and former aide to Chuck Schumer radio show host Chris Hahn. All right. Okay, Chris, I'm going to start with you. Let's make one thing clear. You don't have the right to have a security clearance, nor are you entitled to leave with a security clearance. A president has an obligation to make sure that he protects classified information, and so to me, it seems that security clearance should be granted to further the national interest. So I get the sense that you would probably say, so what, John Brennan should keep his.
You know, everything you just said is true.
Oh,
the
thanks.
problem here is that the president is using his office to exact retribution on people who disagree with him publicly. And this was something he could do unilaterally. He said as much, and he did it. And he did it, one, to retaliate, and two, to change the news cycle away from the Omarosa topic that had been bothering him all week. So he did this for reasons that are unpresidential, un-American. We in America do not take retribution against our political opponents. And what the president did to John Brennan, what he's threatening to do to other people, is wrong. If you want to take away security clearances, there is a process to do that is done in a non-political way, and the president should employ those processes if he wants to see these people, if people lose their security clearances in the future.
Yeah, well, as usual, you know, Chris doesn't know what he's talking about. He has to make it personal. It's about Omarosa. Chris has, let's be clear about this, Chris has absolutely zero evidence, zero, that this has anything to do with Omarosa. He just said that because it sounded good, and he figured he could take a cheap shot at the president. Let's be clear about what John Brennan's role was in the Spygate debacle and why this man was a disgrace to the intelligence community and hold a security clearance. This guy should be under federal investigation if he isn't already.
That's right.
Wow. He's the one who briefs Harry Reid and the Gang of Eight. No, whoa, wow is wrong. There's more. Don't say wow yet. I'm not even done. There's more wow. He briefs Harry Reid at the end of August. Harry Reid then goes and writes a letter to the FBI. Information in that letter, Judge, was only in the dossier. Was John Brennan, the CIA director, not supposed to be spying on innocent American citizens? Was he the purveyor of this fake dossier? This guy should be under investigation. You know, forget about a security.
Hey, Chris, how about the fact that Brennan, hang on, Chris, Brennan lied before Senate Intel. If only for that he should be charged with perjury.
Exactly.
Well, then there's a process to get rid of his security clearance, which the president did not employ. He chose to do it for spite.
How do you know?
John Brennan is a man. John Brennan is a man who oversaw the mission that killed Osama bin Laden and served his country in all sorts of matters in national security for over 50 years. The president, who had 5 deferments from Vietnam, should not be pulling security clearances away from national heroes.
Just stick to the topic, Chris. Let me ask you this. If John Brennan, and by the way, you can read about this in my book, guys, if you haven't bought it. In terms of the swamp, this guy's pond scum. I describe him in the book if you want to know anything about him. But go ahead, Dan.
Chris, this is also a guy, you know, I love how they do this. Listen, great. John Brennan's served the country. I was a Secret Service agent too, Chris. You can take a, I'm not asking you for a pat on the back. The taxpayers paid me well to do it.
He did not. Trump O'Neill did.
John, listen, John Brennan, I assure you, did not kill Osama bin Laden. I don't know if you missed the story. You may want to go read up on that. But John Brennan did not kill Osama bin Laden. John Brennan is also the guy who was instrumental in the violation of Donald Trump's Fourth Amendment rights. John Brennan is also the guy who is deeply embedded in the spying scandal up on the Hill for the Iran deal. We're supposed to gloss that over? This is the same defense given to Bob Mueller, despite the obvious evidence that this case is a witch hunt. Well, he served the country. Great, and I honor him for that. But that doesn't mean that we look over malfeasance or misfeasance when it presents itself, like you're doing.
I just want to say this. I hear you. Okay, and the president has the right, but these are the kind of actions that get people who even like the president worried about the president, and November is coming, and these are the kind of things that are going to be on voters' minds when they make a choice in November. They're going to want to check on a president who they don't
Should
trust.
Bruce Orr have his security clearances vacated? Chris?
I think that there's a process to determine.
I know there's a process. What do you think? I'm not asking you for the process. You're here for your state of mind. What do you think? Yes or no?
I think that I think he probably should keep his security clearance unless the process falls.
I have a better one for you, Dan. Hang on. Should Hillary Clinton, who exposed all our classified information on her personal server that was like an open orchid to the hacker Lucifer, should she keep her security clearance? And why isn't she on the list to lose it?
Should the president who uses a non-secure cell phone keep his security clearances? That's what we need to wind up asking right now. These are the kind of things, if we're going to go down that road, let's go down it. Let's figure it out.
Dan, you got 25 seconds.
He can't answer the question ever. Bruce Orr, Judge, let's be crystal clear. The number 4 ranking official in the Justice Department used the source, the FBI themselves. This is a quote. Chris just doesn't know the facts. I'm sorry. The FBI themselves deemed not suitable for use. He brought him right in the back door and took a source the FBI had already discounted.
And let's be clear, I've been hearing all this about the dossier, about Steele. Can we just remember that it's a Republican that started this, and I want to know who?
He doesn't. Chris does not know the facts, Judge, and he gets away with this every time.
I do. I know the facts.
Google. Wait.
I know the facts.
I'll tell you what you're going to do. Next week, you're both coming on set. We can duke it out. How's that?
He's making this up.
Figure it out.
Google. Christopher Steele, quote, not suitable for use. Watch how wrong this guy is.
Google. Dan Bongino,
the Washington Free Beacon, which Republican candidate started the dossier? That's what we got to find out in the hearing, and I hope that comes out.
Republican? Maybe John McCain. Maybe John McCain. What an idiot. That's all you can say about this guy. He's a moron. I love the way Dan Bongino came at him. Excellent. And Judge Janine, come on, there's a process. Yeah, what process? We're going to wait till he takes down the country all the way? And he's saying about a blue wave? Well, get ready, because it's going to be a blue puddle. That's why you are fighting so hard against President Trump. Anyone that goes against President Trump becomes a loser in the long run. And that's basically all in a nutshell. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.